You guys barely ever see my JCW account. This account used to be super active. On June 20th, 2016, I finished 200 mil all in Artistry in this guy. That is when I started playing old school. Back then, there was no quest helper. In order to efficiently skill, I had two options. One, I could quest without the quest helper, or two, I could be a real level 3 skiller. That is when my goal started. 200 mil in all skills as a level 3. On June 13th, 2020, I finished that goal. From then, I was a level 3, I had no other skills to train without ruining my combat, and I went into retirement. The skiller build was officially complete. But now, sailing is right around the corner, which means I can come out of retirement. But not only that, being 200 mil in every other skill outside of combat opens another opportunity. When sailing is released, the high scores will be open. Nobody will be max XP immediately, and that is my chance. If I train to 200 mil all combats before sailing, I can have a chance at rank 1 overall XP in old school RuneScape. 25 recommended combat level? This lady does not know what I am capable of. This quest is going to ruin my build in exactly one tick. If I solely train to level 2 of any combat skill, that would still leave me at 3 combat. Not the Waterfall quest though. This quest is going to make it impossible to go back on. Here we go. 20,000 hours on this account roughly, and I don't have access to spirit trees. Running from Castle Wars. Ow! I almost forgot that anything can one-hit me. So for those who have been insanely out of the loop, sailing has been pulled as RuneScape's new skill. We're still not sure a release date, and the alpha came out a week or two ago to give everyone a feel. They claimed they want it to be ready sometime this year, but the alpha felt very incomplete. So I'm kind of relying on the fact that it won't be ready until next year, since 200 mil Slayer from level 1 is about 2,000 hours. The good news is that everything is AFK and easy nowadays with aggro pots existing, so I'm just gonna have to simply click my red potion every 5 minutes for every single task. Look at this newbie level 3 giant rat. He doesn't know that I'll be able to kill him soon. Gluriel's Pebble has been achieved. We are now halfway done with the quest. I brought some brews so that I can overheal to 13, so I shouldn't die here. Wait, why did my quest helper not change? Oh my god, the moss giant did that. All good, I'm not a hardcore. Doing 200 mil farming on a level 3, I can promise you that Karimja spider near the fruit tree patch hurts. Leafy 100 does not know what is about to happen right next to him. It's not too late yet, I can still back out. Here it is, this is it. I really hope I get close to rank 1 after this. 30 attack, 30 strength, the deed is done. I won't lie guys, I actually feel a little bit sick right now, but this has to be worth it later on. How are Obby Capes worth 800k? That's insane. Given that I'm 99 Slayer, I don't think I have the combat stats to kill Necros and Abbey Demons yet, so I'm just gonna sit at Sandcramps and AFK for a little bit. I'm positive the early game will be significantly worse and slower than later, so I'm not too stressed for now. Look at this strip. Obsidian Cape, Amulet of Strength, Mithril Scimitar. We can't really wear any strength bonus gear for now since I'm 1 defense. I think the plan is to finish 40 attack for the Rune Scimitar and then start training strength or defense. 11 hit points on the old level 3 build. Let's go. I feel like these guys are surprisingly doing a lot of damage to me. Maybe 1 defense crabs is not the way. Oh man, do I miss these level ups? 31 attack. $12 hit points and 23 combat? Also almost AFK'd a bit too hard here. Nearly died. Alright, let's be real. This was bound to happen. 1 defense crabs is horrible. I should have thought of this earlier, but prayer should have been trained first. We can't use piety at 70 prayer yet because it requires a defense level. However, we can use superhuman strength. So why not finish off 43 prayer for now, get protect for melee alongside the offensive prayers, and train faster. These protection prayers also open the possibility of more quests, which I do have to do. However, I'm being cautious. For example, if I never complete Dragon Slayer, I can do all of 200 Mil Slayer without ever getting a dragon task. There are very few people out there who are able to abuse that the way I can, so utilizing this is definitely ideal. I'm only getting 180 XP per bone, and that's because I'm in a random mass roll using a random POH, which I don't think I've ever done before, but this is how people normally train prayer. The burners are not lit, but I'm only here for 5 minutes anyway, so I cannot be bothered looking into it. 43 prayer complete. Now up to 1701 total as well. I've been playing Iron Man for 2 years now, and I legit forgot that I could just instantly complete Imp Capture for magic XP to get started on that skill. So now my mindset is to level magic with that, and then with an even higher magic level, complete another quest for attack XP. This should rush me to the Rune Scimitar, which is an obvious upgrade from Mithril, as that felt miserably slow. Let's go! Imp Capture complete alongside 103 quest points now. That got us level 8 magic, and now we can make our way to the fight arena. On my way to completing this quest, ideally we want to try to get 17 magic for Windbolt so that we can kill the NPCs faster. It's not actually a speedrun, so it's not a big deal, but I don't really want to watch my character poke something from a safe spot for 10 minutes. 50 combat recommended? I don't have 50 combat, but I do have 200 mil agility. Let's see what that gets us. Looks like I'm getting 17 magic as I'm entering the fights. This is perfect since I have chaos runes. This is what we missed out on. We played this account for 20,000 hours and we never got to enjoy beating something up while it has no chance against you. You should always cast offensive when training magic since you get more combat XP that way versus training only magic. So here is 2 defense. 3 defense and 29 combat. Get ready boys and girls, this is about to be massive. $12,000 attack XP and 37 attack now. 3 levels off of Rune Simi, which shouldn't take long at all, and we're already up to 1727 total. We'll be 2k in no time at this rate. We are now back to Sand Crabs, our home for the next couple of days. Being only 3 levels off of Rune Simi, this shouldn't take too long. We also have Prayer to make us hit harder for faster XP now. You may also notice that I bought a set of black armor. As soon as I hit 40 attack, I'm going to grind out 10 defense, that way I shouldn't have to worry about food here. I already have a regen brace, but the crabs are so powerful when you're only 1 defense with no armor. The biggest reason I want to do this over anything else right now is I can still play my Iron Man for another week or so before I have to start focusing Slayer with higher combats. With the NPC aggression timer, every time 10 minutes is up, I simply just walk outside of the yellow line and then walk back. And those are my 2 clicks per 10 minutes. It's so AFK here. 39 attack and 33 combat completed. I'm not really sure how well I'm going to enjoy this grind. It's currently day 2 since I ruined the build, and it doesn't even feel real. On one hand, I almost never logged into this account anymore anyway, so whether I'm not playing at level 3 combat, 126, or even like 60, I don't know if it would actually matter. But at least doing this, I have something to do for the next 6 to 8 months. Here is 40 attack and the Rune Scimitar has been achieved. We can just straight up drop the Mithril because it's not worth anything. As promised, 10 defense was my next goal. This took about 5 minutes. Wasn't bad at all. I keep getting these notifications for tasks that I'm completing that I have no idea how to turn off. I think the game thinks I'm new to the game or something. So now, with full black armor, I can walk away from my PC for 10 minutes and not worry about being killed by crabs. I'm training strength up a little bit more for more max hits or more XP per hour, and we're up to level 35. You might be wondering why I haven't touched range yet. When we finally get around to Slayer, we can easily train 1 to 45 with a cannon, potentially even higher. Then, once we quest enough for Monkey Madness 2, we can AFK Chin there for 1 mil an hour range XP. In other words, 200 mil will be insanely easy. We can just pretend that skill doesn't exist. This seems like a good spot to end today's video. As I said, right now, it's mostly AFK things. However, I'm going to be starting the real intense grinds next episode. Intensive Slayer and higher XP per hour combat methods. We just need to get rid of the basic level 1 to 80-ish combat skills. If you guys wish to watch the intensive part live, always feel free to check out twitch.tv/jcwrs. And of course, like and subscribe on YouTube. Take care everybody, and peace out.